Welcome back, friends. I want to take you on a little journey, one that perfectly sums up this episode on health. When I first started blogging in 2020, my main focus was biohacking hormonal symptoms. I knew my hormones were out of balance, and honestly, I felt terrible most of the time. But I kept pushing, trying to achieve my goals, be my best at work, and research and write about hormones and the menstrual cycle. The more I learned, the more I thought I should have felt better. But I didn't. What finally made the difference? Slowing down, meditating, letting go of the constant pressure to do. And when I started to live that way, I realized how much we, as a society, need to slow down and go with the flow. And as we do that, our health starts to improve. That's where the name Flow into Health came from. But there was a missing piece. Slowing down wasn't the whole answer. Once I fully embraced that lifestyle, a new health symptom popped up. And deep down, I knew that I wanted to do more with my life. I had dreams that I wasn't acting on because I was afraid of falling back into that burnout. When I finally started taking action again, without the stress, without the pressure, most of my health issues disappeared. I felt energized, motivated, and just alive. And that's when I realized something big. Our health is deeply connected to how much we're living in alignment with our purpose. Taking on too much too quickly can leave you stressed, anxious, and completely drained, impacting everything from your hormones to your blood sugar levels. But when you're not taking enough action, your body and mind become stagnant, leading to weight gain, bloating, and sometimes even physical discomfort. So, how do you find that sweet spot? How do you take action towards your goals without burning out or feeling stuck? In today's episode, we're diving deep into the health effects of taking too little or too much action and how you can find a balanced way forward. This episode is for you if you've been feeling overwhelmed or stagnant, or maybe both at different times. Let's talk about what happens when you're doing too much. And I get it. It's so easy to fall into overdrive, especially when we're passionate about our goals or feeling pressure to perform. Our society conditions us to believe that doing more equals being more. We're rewarded for accomplishments from a young age, making it feel like our worth is tied to productivity. So we push and push until we're running on fumes. The first warning signs are stress, anxiety, and overwhelm. Your nervous system gets stuck in fight or flight mode. This leads to feelings of overwhelm, irritability, and even panic. It becomes nearly impossible to relax or feel present in the moment because your mind is always racing on to the next task. Then there's the hormonal impact. Chronic stress sends cortisol levels skyrocketing, throwing everything out of balance: your mood, your sleep, and even your metabolism. Suddenly you're struggling with weight gain, energy crashes, intense craving for sugar and carbs, and menstrual symptoms. And beyond the physical effects, burnout disconnects you from joy. You start resenting your goals instead of feeling inspired by them. Even though you're constantly doing, it never feels like enough. On the flip side, what happens when you're not taking action? At first, it can feel really good, especially if you're a recovering type A personality. Maybe you were forced to slow down by an illness or injury. If you were lucky, you slowed down voluntarily to escape burnout. And for a while, it was exactly what you needed. But eventually, stagnation sinks in. You might notice low energy, sluggish digestion, unexplained weight gain, or bloating. Your body, just like your life, isn't moving. It's like you're energetically stuck, both emotionally and physically. Sometimes this even can show up as foot or knee pain. I know it kind of sounds strange, but those parts of your body help you move forward. If you're hesitating or holding yourself back in life, that energy can manifest physically. And then there's the mental side of it, feeling uninspired, unmotivated, and drained. Not because you're physically exhausted, but because you're not living in alignment with what you really want. So how do we find that middle ground? How do you take action towards your goals without burning out or feeling stuck? It's all about balanced action, taking steady, intentional steps without pushing yourself to the brink or staying in a rut. Balanced action is about listening to your body's signals and adjusting your pace accordingly. It's not about doing everything perfectly or all at once. It's about steady, intentional movement forward. When you find that sweet spot, your body responds in the best way. Your energy levels improve, your hormones stay stable, and you feel good, inside and out. So let's talk about some practical ways to find balance. Break your big goals into small, manageable steps. You can avoid overwhelm by focusing on one small thing at a time. Then prioritize your rest. Rest isn't a reward, it's essential. You should schedule your downtime before you fill up your calendar with the things that you need to do. You should have time scheduled to relax, doing whatever it is that you like best. Netflix time counts, biking with your family, whatever brings you joy should be scheduled in your calendar. It's that important. Then we have to move our body. Stagnant energy needs to be released. Find what feels good, whether it's gentle stretching or a high-intensity workout. Personally, I love to do kickboxing when I'm starting to feel stagnant. Next, check in with yourself. You can ask yourself, am I feeling energized or drained? Adjust your pace based on how you feel. The last way to find that balance is to set boundaries. You need to learn to say no to what doesn't align with your priorities. Your time and your energy are precious. Your health isn't just about what you do, it's about why you do it. If you have goals that light you up, achieving them will fuel your energy and your well-being. But you don't have to do it alone. If you're feeling stuck or overwhelmed, I'd love to help you find a personalized approach that works for you. You can pursue your dreams without sacrificing your health. Let's find that balance together. Thanks for being here. Until next time, take care of yourself and keep moving forward one balanced step at a time.